Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So, Jay, some information dropped today in regards to Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. Apparently, Netflix has won the rights to broadcast the fight. So,
Mm.
I guess we could call it a win. However, I think everybody involved with the fight is going to actually take an L outside of the fighters. But for the purposes of this video, we'll call it a win. Now, there's something else that popped up today, Jay, that I thought was quite interesting in regards to this particular fight. And I have been doing a little searching online as I got back to the hotel. And there was some training video that dropped, I don't know, maybe a day or so ago, 2 days ago or so, of
Mhm.
Terence Crawford. And he's doing some shadow boxing. He's using the rope going up and down and all that good stuff and doing the things that Terence Crawford does. And I was surprised to see some of the reaction of fight fans that they looked at this video and it was just it was shocking. Actually, the video is in the lower left hand corner, so many of you can see what we're talking about. But here's some of the reactions, Jay. I think Canelo too big for him. Bro, look, wash. Canelo by unanimous decision or TKO, 7-10. Like a blown up 140 pounder that will be there to be hit. Canelo stoppage by 6, broken orbital. Like there's like a lot of vitriol as it
That's
relates to Terence
crazy.
Crawford and how he looked. Now, let the number one Terence Crawford hater go ahead and drop what I see in this video because I'm the number one hater, right, Jay? That's what they say. Everybody has told me
That's
that
what they've been saying.
I hate Bud the most. I just hate everything that I do is Bud related and it's hate, a vitriol level of hate, if you will. When I look at this training video of Terence Crawford, I don't see any difference than what I've normally seen from Terence Crawford. He looks like the same old Bud to me. Terence Crawford is not going to be training at top speed, so I don't understand the comment of he looks slow. That doesn't make sense to me. If you go back and you look at some of the training that he was doing and some of the training videos that dropped when he faced uh, Errol Spence, when he faced Israel Madrimov, in both of those situations, he looks similar to this. So I
Yeah,
don't
he really is.
think we're seeing that bit of a drop off just from this. Now, could he possibly drop off? Absolutely. Do I expect him to be slower when he gets into the ring with Canelo Alvarez? Absolutely. But I can't come to that conclusion based off of this. Like, this is where I think people stretch things. Like, just looking at this video, I can't say that I think Terence Crawford is slower than what I've seen him in the past because he's not giving maximum effort here. Period. End of story. That is the situation here. So I'm just confused by the dialogue that I'm seeing online in regards to Terence Crawford and what he might look like against Canelo Alvarez. Although, again, I think he will look slower. I think he'll look heavier. I don't think he's going
Yeah.
to move around like people think he will move around. But you can't come to that conclusion based on this video. Jay, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. The haters gonna be mad at you because you're not hating.
Right.
That's the funny thing about it. You're actually critiquing the real haters, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, no, 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 no." No, I agree. I mean, when I saw it, I didn't think nothing of it. We've seen plenty of boxers shown like this, and they're not. They're just going through the motions right now. I mean, evidently, it's day one of camp. So, what can you get from that? From day one, we just saw Bud in Norfolk playing around with Vic and them out there running routes. Did he look slow at it? Oh, he didn't make the right cut when he ran that route with Vic. Does that mean anything? I mean, people are grasping for straws on this. Um, to your point, and I've said it before, we said it before, moving up 3 weight classes, you're not going to be the same as you were at 147, 140, 135. The speed is not going to be the same. That's just that's just laws of physics right there. It's not going to happen like that. That doesn't mean he can't be quicker than it per se, but it's going to be something different for him at a heavier weight class. He's never been at that weight class before. Never take punches from actual fight, not sparring, but in a fight. So I mean, I think people are really grasping for it. But interesting that it's going to be on Netflix, but they still yet. I've seen them talking about Allegiant Stadium, whatever. But that's what UNLV got a game, so that's not. They're not going to move a whole college football game because of a fight. So that ain't going to happen. And the fact that they're calling this, the fight of the century, Turkey, you gonna learn. You gonna learn. Last year was the North American history or something like that last year with the Marjamal, you know. So I mean, I'm like, you're gonna learn about putting these names out there for titles for these fights because if Canelo had been fighting actually the fighter at his weight class or around his weight class and David Benavidez, then you could have said, okay, this could be some good stuff right here, Mexican versus Mexican. Both of them gonna be there to be hit and hit. That's different, but chill with that saying it's the fight of the century. It ain't. It ain't on there, but they made it across the finish line to get to Netflix. It's gonna be on free TV, so we know they ain't gonna break no records for pay-per-views. That's out the window, so that ain't gonna happen. You know, so but we'll see what it do on there. But interesting to see where it's gonna be, what venue it's gonna be at, because Dana White is now involved in this, and he also has a UFC match the same night too in Vegas. Doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens on September 13th.
Yeah. I don't know if these gentlemen or ladies who posted some of these posts were truly Terence Crawford haters or not. Um,
Sound like it.
so it could sound like it, right? I would say it's wishful thinking. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knows how I feel. I absolutely want to see him go in the dirt. But, 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 there's nothing that
You gotta
would
keep it a
suggest
buck.
in this video that he's going to go in the dirt. As a matter of fact, I'm giving Terence Crawford more and more of a chance as the days go by. And I have additional conversations with people that I respect in the boxing game. I'm giving them more of a chance. So, um, yeah, I don't see. There's nothing here for me. This is a nothing burger as far as I'm concerned, and we'll
I
see
agree.
what ends up happening on September 13th. But Terence Crawford, in his current form, based on what we saw in training camp, there's nothing wrong with him, and we'll see how everything ends up materializing. But that's just my thoughts on it. I think people are reaching and stretching for something. If you want to tell me that Crawford's gonna get put in the dirt because he's moving up to 168 pounds and he's gonna be slower, totally aligned with that. But if you're telling me that you saw something in this
That
video,
video.
no.
Oh man. Talk about reaching.
Yeah, big time reach. So you guys tell us what you think in the comment section in regards to this particular situation. Is it a situation where Terence Crawford is actually demonstrating that he's much slower in this video? I mean, he definitely looks bigger in the video, but is he truly demonstrating that he is actually slower? Let us know what you think. We don't
No.
think so. We don't think we've seen anything in Terence Crawford that would suggest he's washed right now, but we want to know what you think. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are new to the channel, hey, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. We're always dropping boxing related content. This is the place you want to be. Until next time, peace.